Game Clique.
What's good, everybody, and welcome to Game Clique, the literal blackest video game podcast in the industry. This podcast is so black, it wants to know what type of drugs Nicki Minaj is on and where she gets them from.
I don't think we need to know where she get it from.
I also don't think our people do those kind of drugs.
Those are like real. She lit, man. Whatever it is.
Nah, that them joints imported by OVOs.
Like, I've not seen one faction of people lose so much in a quick succession of time.
Not to them.
Jesus.
You know.
Her
Still living life, apparently.
taking also an R&B singer and Drake and Lil Wayne thinking he was owed the Super Bowl. Bedrock was not worth this. We should have really shut this down back when Bedrock came out. We should have shut this down. Stopped it.
Grocery bag. Oh, okay.
And that's where everybody immediately goes anytime you say that. Grocery bag. Mouse.
Just that.
That song was horrible. As always, I'm your boy, the Charm City Champ, and I am joined here by the King of Strong Style, the King of the Iron Fist, our local wise man, Hinokaga.
Thank you for the hospitable intro.
Thought he was gonna call you wise one or something to close it out.
I thought about it, and then I was like, no.
Damn!
Gonna keep him guessing. That's all right. That's okay.
We also got Game Clique's cozy gamer and resident mommy, Reese Plays Games.
Hi, guys. Hi, y'all.
And we have the sole proprietor of esports himself, the creator of the University of Maryland esports program, Sergio.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I guess thank you for welcoming me back on the show. Always happy to talk games.
Hell yeah. And we're going to talk so many games. We got catching up to do. Later on in the back half of the show, we're going to talk about an update to the power rankings, which is the top 10 list that we keep updated and active all throughout the year. We have tons of games to add to that, tons of games to remove from that. But that's what we call a tease. That's how we're going to talk about right now. We're going to talk about Banana. Donkey Kong Bananza. If you're playing that game, you were probably like, tired of hearing that phrase. Not me, though. Not me, though. I can.
My way to introduce it.
So, like, all right. Look. So, Donkey Kong Bananza, we found out like maybe a week or two before it came out that it is in fact developed by the Super Mario Odyssey team. The Nintendo development team, I forgot what number they are. I think it's ND8 or whatever. But they are the Mario 3D team. They are making Donkey Kong. They made Donkey Kong Bananza. And I bring that up because a lot of people who complained about Mario Odyssey, they complained that it was too many moves. There's so many moves. The moves don't feel important. Well, those people are going to hate Donkey Kong Bananza because there's mad bananas. So many bananas in that movie. And every time you pick up a banana, it goes like, it says, ooh, banana. You hear that like literally every 5 minutes. But I
know that.
I don't mind it though. Like you definitely like, you look forward to it. Or at least I did.
Okay, cool. If it's endearing, I can see that being cool.
Yeah.
For sure.
Endearing.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like it's a thin line, though.
No, okay. I think you don't get tired of it because it's actually pretty satisfying.
It is. It is a very satisfying sound.
It's very satisfying. It's a lot of mechanics.
It is a lot.
But once you make those mechanics work and you get those bananas, you destroy everything. It's so fun.
This is the closest I've gotten. I had to have a serious talk with myself to not go to the store and get a Nintendo Switch. Once I saw all the reviews for this game come out, once I saw everybody, throwing up gameplay and talking about how good the game was, because I think when we had our Nintendo Switch conversation, I told y'all that Donkey Kong was the game for me that was going to determine if I got one. So I really had to hold myself back and not go get a Nintendo Switch 2 because of this game. And I still have not made a decision not to. So
I think you should just go ahead and make the decision at this point.
Yeah.
I think you should. This honestly, I know people talk about Super Mario Odyssey. I haven't even played super deep into the game. I've only gotten a couple hours in, but it beats it within like the first 30 minutes or so. Like it beats it.
Yeah.
So I didn't think, again, resident cozy gamer here, I need something a little calmer. But some things happened last week and I needed to destroy some things.
Jeez.
So I mean I will say, because you like Breath of the Wild a lot. Yes. This does match the pacing of Breath of the Wild. I think there's a lot of exploration.
Really?
If you choose to play it that way, there's a lot of there's several different hub worlds, not hub worlds. What is it called when
like zones?
Yeah, open zones.
So
there's a lot of open zones, and everything's kind of like there's a collectathon. There's bananas everywhere. You also need fossils. You also need gold. You also need banana chips, and they're hidden all over the world. So it kind of encourages you to explore and destroy everything at your will, or you can kind of just dead reckon to progress the story.
Gotcha. Okay.
Reese really kind of hit the nail on the head, and I was going to say the exact same thing. Mario Odyssey, to me, I kind of struggle with deciding whether Mario Odyssey or Galaxy 2 is my favorite 3D Mario of all time. This is better than Odyssey. This is more polished than Odyssey, is more focused than Odyssey. I think the levels are more interesting. The story is more endearing. Like Pauline, we've seen a lot of Pauline ever since Odyssey came out, and like Jump Up Superstar came up and everybody fell in love with that. This is that Jump Up Superstar moment times 5. She sings a lot in this game, and it's all good. The music is crazy.
Wow. Okay.
The music is very crazy, and she sings along. I'm getting putting the cart over the horse. Donkey Kong Bananza starts off like every Donkey Kong game. Donkey Kong got all his bananas, and these motherfuckers come out of nowhere and they take all the bananas. That is his motivation. He's like,
Thank you,
get my
Rob.
damn bananas back.
Hey, come on now.
So he's chasing them, and what the bad guys want is these bananas are like fuel for their bad guy machine, and they're trying to get to the center of the planet. So
Or Earth, yeah.
or where were they at? I don't know if it's Earth. I hope it's not Earth. It's like
That's core
this
Earth.
dystopian, whatever it is. But you bump into Pauline, who's also I have not beaten the game yet. I'm like 11 hours in. She's important to the bad guys as well. And it's alluded that her voice is important. Like she sings, and she can do things like unlock doors with her voice, or give you like transformative powers if she sings different songs. So that's where the different songs come from. You can choose what song she sings, and based on that song she sings, you can transform into like I don't want to spoil anything, but anybody who watched the direct know that you can like turn into like that Super Saiyan Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there are several different other transformations other than that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And each one has different like gameplay mechanics that you're going to use to progress, different levels based on where you're at.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the singing is crazy good. Like it's super catchy. And it's the Switch and Nintendo needed a game like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with the Switch 1, the main get was that it was super underpowered compared to everything else, and nobody wanted to port anything to the Switch. with a game like this where you can literally almost destroy anything. You can punch through any wall. You can cheese through any level. And like
crazy.
The particle effects from you destroying anything is up there with like Astrobot. Yeah.
No, that's hold on now.
Yeah,
That's take her ground. Don't get crazy. That's take her
I mean, like you can destroy stuff to the point. It's nuts.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You can go up, down.
It's
This way. Like yeah.
It is crazy, and for that to be like in a handheld, it's nuts.
That's what I was gonna ask y'all. Are y'all playing it docked? Are you playing it, handheld? What's that? What's the visuals look like?
Surprisingly, I've yet to dock my Switch 2.
Really? You're not the first person I've seen say that though.
I've yet to dock my Switch 2. The graphics are absolutely amazing. Like the cutscenes are just like obviously I don't skip because it's my first playthrough of the game, but I wouldn't want to skip them if I did. Like again, you can destroy your way to an open world, which I really enjoy. It's a openish world. I say openish world, but like you can destroy your way to an open world, and that's one thing I really enjoy about this game. It's a cozy gamer 3D platformer beat 'em up. Like that's the way I can describe it.
Very cool.
So, dude, are we thinking like Donkey Kong's also going to like, open like developers up to thinking like, hey, we could really play around with this Switch 2 and really make like a bunch of crazy games because of like, what we saw from Donkey Kong already. You think like that's kind of what the plan was from the jump, like when they made this game?
Well, Nintendo is always really good at kind of like making the game that showcases their console or their platform. Like with Wii, it was Wii Sports. With freaking, what was it with the Switch? I guess it was Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
but yeah, they're always good with like making that template game that shows you like this is what we want you to do with the hardware. And I think Donkey Kong is so weird that this wasn't a launch title, but it probably just was not quite ready for that date, and they had to push it back a month. But like this feels like this should have been the launch game, not Mario Kart World.
I mean, you gotta let Mario Kart
100% agree.
I feel like you gotta let Mario Kart breathe. That's a system seller regardless. You get the people that are gonna buy the Switch anyway on launch. That Mario Kart's a safe bet. And then you have people like me that are going to look at Donkey Kong getting all these good reviews and everybody's having so much fun and I don't have one. And now I'm like, oh man, maybe I need to switch too. Right. and then you have a second wave of sales. Right. So I agree though. I think, like I said, when we had that initial Switch 2 conversation, I think that was our consensus, was that there needed to be a big single player title to really carry that torch and get those other people. But I think the timing it works out in their favor. You have another influx of Switches that are going to sell regardless. If they release something like a Metroid Prime in the winter, then you have even another sale to close out the year. So I think they're playing it right. It was smart, and I think that now they have a Game of the Year contender already to close out the year. Crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that this early, but
I mean the streets are
E33.
talking. Even if we don't say it, yeah, the streets are talking.
E33 got a problem. Like this is good.
Yeah,
like, it's and
that buzzed me a little bit.
Oh, what do you mean?
All right, because so all the reviews I've been seeing for like Donkey Kong, everybody's like, yo, game of the year, game of the year, game of the year. And I'm like, y'all threw that out there real fast. Like when like the other big game of the year game is like Expedition 30. Yeah, and I kind of need Expedition 33 to win game of the year.
Why is that?
For gaming. Because it's a gaming culture thing.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And that I agree.
Yeah.
Because if it wins, that means like, hey,
small team.
no, you don't need to be putting these
absolutely
$80, $100 price tags on these games. Because you could get something that's really good and not break the bank on it. So,
yep.
I could go deeper. I'm not going to go deeper.
No, I
just saying $70 is a little steep, but worth it.
Yeah, the quality, I haven't heard a bad thing yet. So I think, I think between those two, it'll be interesting. There's still a few games, right? Of course, that I'm sure we'll talk about through the rest of this year that have to come out that I think could be contenders. But I think if these are our two that are gonna go head to head at the end of the year, there's gonna be a lot of people upset. Probably me included, but it's gonna be a lot of people upset for sure.
I will say,
I can't wait to hear that orchestra melody.
Oh, incredible! Oh man.
I will say that I have experience. This is very rare, but I do feel like I'm obligated to say it. There have been some frame rate drops when there's a lot of stuff going on screen, but it's not drastic. It's like the game runs at 60. So the frame rate drop might be like from 60 to like a low 50.
And you're playing it handheld or dock?
I've done both.
Okay. And frame rate just on both?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not consistent. It's not often. It's only when like you got to really be like, it's got to be particles all over the place before that happens.
And like, is it like super noticeable, or is this something?
I don't know if I can't speak to somebody who doesn't have the eye for it. I know I've picked up on it. So it might not bug a casual or somebody who.
It doesn't. When I experience it, it doesn't bug me. Like it. Well, I'm used. Again, I got the most ancient Switch one, so I
think for me with frame drops is always it's also about the recovery from it, right?
Yes.
Like how quick does the game recover from it more so than the frame drop itself. That's what would bug me sometimes about playing like Tears on the OG Switch or Breath of the Wild would be, some of those areas it would drop and it would stay there for a little bit. So does it recover quickly? Oh yes, absolutely.
Real quickly, like very, very small cons to the game, and this is just me, like this is the king and I'm just chipping away at the king. It's still like a GOAT game. I would still give it a 10 out of 10. There are some classic levels. There are 2D levels based on Donkey Kong Country. I wish there were more of them. Like I said, I'm like 11, 12 hours into the game. I've only played 3 of them. I wish there were more. And the world does this weird thing, and I feel like this was a design choice because things you destroyed does respawn when you like go to another layer and come back. But let's say like there's a big statue here, and I destroy this part here. This doesn't come down; it just floats in the air. So that's kind of like, even though this is not going for photorealism, obviously, but that is kind of like immersion breaking a little bit.
Clean that up.
Get it together, Nintendo.
Clean that up, man.
Expedition 33 wouldn't do that.
I'm just saying, when you're having these high level conversations, you gotta poke the Jenga blocks. So I'm poking the Jenga blocks. But this is like hands down, this is my favorite 3D platformer. Like it's gonna have to do something in the final hours.
All time?
I think so, man. I really think
over
so.
Astrobot?
I think so, man. This is good.
Let me see where I get this.
Let's play this.
Let's see where I get it.
I definitely did not think I would enjoy it as much as I did. I was like, cool. I was like, $70, I'm going to get it, but I'm going to complain about the price. And then I'm like, well, the Switch dude just shut me up the whole time.
And like Astrobot's another GOAT, but there's some Jenga blocks I can poke in there too. Like I think the enemy design is a little uninspired.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, love me some Astrobot. I just played through those bonus levels too. That could be a whole nother episode. Let's not get into that.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna play those. I'm gonna play those.
Yeah, those are really good. Let's talk about another GOAT. A GOAT is skateboarding.
The GOAT of all white man, actually.
The GOAT of all white man. If there was a racial draft, this definitely would be the person I'm picking up. That's the free agent. I'm trying to trade for Tony Hawk.
You're trading for Tony Hawk.
Candace Owens.
That'd be Brock Lesnar out of fear.
The Black Caucus offers Candace Owens.
You thought about this? What's that Supreme Court Justice. What's his name?
Oh snap! What is his name?
Clarence.
We're gonna have to give up a couple
Clarence.
people. We're gonna have to give up a couple people for Tony Hawk, but we're gonna have to figure this out. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Good, right? Sergio, you played.
I mean, it's just more good skateboarding. You know, what can I say? I mean, the original games were absolutely goated. And I think the remake is even better. I think one of the highlights for me when I loaded this game up is I wanted to see like what was new, what was added. I'll get my big gripe out of the way. I think the customization is absolutely abysmal.
Very lackluster.
It is so abysmal for a game in 2025 to have that bad of customization. I don't even need, if you're not going to work with, you know, the brands that you worked with when the original games came out, right, to have more, you know, just actual branded clothing in the game, then at least get creative and have a team to just design more stuff for us to use anyway. Or even better, let us design our own clothes at that point, right? If there's no option. So I really felt like they missed the mark on that piece. But I also think that just the core gameplay is still incredible. Level design is incredible still. Even they added some new levels actually to it that, you know, weren't present in other games, and I feel like they fit so well. The tricks still feel rewarding to do, like hitting combos is still super rewarding as well. The soundtrack, gosh, like hearing Lupe come on when I loaded up that game and Kick Push started playing, y'all, it took me back. I almost started crying.
Man,
I was a kid again. I was like, yo, this is crazy. So no, I absolutely love it. You know, I don't think it's anything, you know, special or out of the park. If you didn't like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games back in the day, I don't think this remake is going to change your mind or make you all of a sudden a Tony Hawk fan. But I do think if you have never tried it and have wanted to try it, this is a perfect place to jump on board and try a Tony Hawk game. And they did so well that I can only hope for a Tony Hawk Underground remake soon, please.
Yeah, the soundtrack it's so good. They had to
so good.
I'm assuming they had to make some changes because the original soundtrack is so old and they probably couldn't get the licensing for some of the OG tracks. But the tracks they chose to replace them with, really good. Diversifies the soundtrack way more than the originals. They got Kick Push with Lupe, Collard Greens with Schoolboy Q. Man, it's
and it fits. It still fits.
Yeah, very much so. The original Tony Hawk 1+2 was developed by Vicarious Visions, which I don't think are a thing anymore. Like, I think they got affected by the Activision layoffs.
I think you may be right, actually. I don't think that is a studio anymore.
Yeah. So this one's developed by Iron Galaxy, who made the latest Killer Instinct Rumbleverse, which is, I wish that didn't get canned. I loved that Battle Royale Rumbleverse. Dive Kick, Extinction. So they got some good, they got some bad, but they did really good with 3+4. My theory is probably that they just inherited the engine that Vicarious Visions made, because this very much looks almost exactly like 1+2, which is a compliment because 1+2 looked really good.
Yeah, you didn't have to change anything. Yeah, absolutely.
Muscle memory is crazy. Like, if you played a lot of those Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, you just grab the controller and you know what to do.
You fit right back in.
It's very impressive how they do that.
Yeah, I needed the tutorial for sure when I first loaded it back up. But like you said, once you get through, I would say like the first little zone, you know, of course, these are like zones that they put you in to progress through the story, if you want to call it that. And yeah, by the time I got through the first one, I was okay, I'm back. Like, I'm here. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm looking for. And it still felt like it was a challenge, honestly, too, in some cases. I was like, oh, wow, like trying to get some of these collectibles and things like that felt, you know, kind of challenging. The only other thing I wanted to up really quick, the amount of accessibility settings that were added to this compared to the originals when they came out, right? Like letting people just play the game and not have to worry about bailing and things like that. Things that used to be cheat codes even, you know, back then, right? Or just settings that you can use in the game to make the game easier and just more accessible to play for people. And so I really did appreciate that. And I am very happy that more people get to experience Tony Hawk, especially on Game Pass too. Easy pickup if you're looking for something to play.
Yep, I really like it. Easy recommendation. Pro strat for people that are struggling with Tony Hawk, because I know like my oldest son, he tried to play Tony Hawk and he just couldn't wrap his head around like the gameplay loop, kind of sorta.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater is not really a skating game, if that makes sense. Like the way it's structured, it's more so like a platformer that you're just kind of like endlessly moving forward on.
Yeah.
And if
I can see that.
Yeah, if you think about it like that, like you're getting the map, you're kind of planning your route, and you're trying to get all the stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people have played the skate games, right?
Yeah.
And came to this game and were expecting something similar. And Tony Hawk is very much an arcade skateboarding game, right? It's a different genre. And both of those can exist. But I think that's why some people are being off-put by Tony Hawk because they didn't play it originally, which is fine, right? But I definitely think for the people that were there, this is hitting. I absolutely think this is hitting for people that were there. For sure.
And you hit the sentiment exactly. Like it's not going to light the world on fire, but I'm glad it exists.
Right.
I was a grind session kid.
Yeah, man. That's a deep ass cut. A deep ass cut. But yeah, it's definitely, you bring up a good point. It's not skate. I think this and skate can both exist in the same world. Now, if they decide to remake Thug and Thaw, then we're probably going to start seeing those lines blur because they're both kind of
American Wasteland is my all-time, man.
Yeah, if they remake that, then skate.
I will cry. I will really shed a tear in. I'm telling you.
But yeah, man, really glad this exists. I think anybody, even if you're not really a skater, I think is a cool game because, like I said, it is a skate game. But if you're playing it like in the 2-minute chunks that it's intended you to play it, it kind of forces you to kind of look at it out as something else.
Yep,
check it out.
It's on Game Pass. It's on Steam. It's Steam Deck compatible for my Steam Deck heads. Also on Switch too. So
it's on.
You want to play it portable as well? You know, do your thing.
I heard that it runs.
It runs as crazy.
Switch is good.
I'll talk about frame drops. Let me cancel mine.
Listen.
Everybody can't be Donkey Kong. That's all I'm going to say.
That's fair.
But you know who can be Donkey Kong? Questions at realgameclick.com. Hit us up at
Wild transition.
Hit us up at questions at realgameclick.com. You can send us your questions, your inquiries. Just send me a video, a voice clip of you saying, "Oh, banana," and I will play it on the next episode. I promise you.
I feel like that could get really racist. I don't think we should.
Man, I almost did a TikTok.
Maybe not.
I may still do it. I may still do the TikTok joke, but I swear, why don't you call me a monkey in the comments? I swear to you.
I think it was real fast.
Yeah. No, you don't tell me. Somebody just send in monkeys to the right podcast. That is crazy.
Podcast?
Yeah, that's insane.
Somebody's gonna take that as a.
Everybody like bananas. Why is that a thing? Why is it a racist thing? White people eat bananas. You can also hit us on social media. We're on all social media platforms. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, at Real Game Click. Go ahead and find, follow, and subscribe everywhere. If you're listening to this and not watching this, you can find us on youtube.com/@RealGameClick. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our podcast clips and IRL content. If you're watching this and not listening to this, you can find us on your favorite podcast platform, whether that be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you listen to people talk about bananas. Look, search for Game Click. This has gone off the rails. Search for Game Click. We are the ones with the blue icon. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about the top 10 games of the year so far when we come back. Welcome back to Game Click, where we like to keep a running list, a top 10 list of the best games of the year. We don't wait till December like those rookies, like IGN. It's freaking, they're too good. They're schmug with their collared shirts. I'm assuming.
Everybody's going to hate us forever.
We already crossed the line with the banana thing. It's just we might as well go.
Yeah,
Point
that's
of
it
no
right
return.
there. All sent to sponsorships. We might still get a better help one.
Point
I
of
need
no
mental help.
return. No collared shirts here. We like to keep the power rankings, which is a living list all throughout the year of the top 10 games of the year. And we update that all throughout as hot games come out. So we're going to do that today, but I want to change things up. Sergio had such a great idea. And he was like, let's do this. Let's start next year with that. I was like, hell no, let's do it now because we're rebels. So, because I do think we always run into a point where we kind of want to argue about the placement of games, but there's no real structure to the arguments. There's no real way to decide, how many of your games can be at the top. So let's introduce rep points. So everybody is going to get it. Everybody on Clique is going to get 100 points that they hold for the rest of the year. And you spend those points to basically give a game a review. So if you want, me and Reese both like Donkey Kong Bananza. We want to ensure that it can get to the top of the list. So we will naturally give it 10 points. If we give it 10 points, we now have 90 points to give for the rest of the year. I can see him scratching his chin.
And there's definitely some parameters we still have to work out, right? Like I know one of the things I'm already thinking is, do we have a limit to how many points we can give one game, right? So that one game doesn't just completely dominate, obviously.
I'm just gonna bank my points to the end of the year and be like, all right.
Exactly. This is exactly my point. We're gonna go with some parameters around here.
So one parameter I wanted to pitch was I think you only should spend points if you want to give the game a 7 or higher. Because I don't want to discourage people from giving games a bad rating if it deserves a bad rating or a mid rating. Like I wouldn't want to spend my...
Isn't me giving no points already a bad enough rating? Like saying I don't want to even waste no points on you. Like,
damn, you're right.
And because the only reason I say that too, because I don't want to discourage people from giving points. Say we get to the end of the year, I've given most of my points away. I don't have points, towards the end of the year, but I only have 3 for this game I really, really love. And y'all played it, y'all have points. And so I want to give my 3 to make sure it still has a chance at the end of the year making the top, closer to the top of our list.
Good point.
So that's the only two things I'm thinking of.
Good point. That makes perfect sense. Let's ignore that suggestion. So how do we keep Hino from gaming the system? That's how I'm trying to figure this out.
I guess we just got to put a point limit on per game. Like one game, how many points can we give as an individual?
A single person.
I'm just going backdoor your joints anyway. Make a deal with Sergio off of.
That's crazy.
Just stealing people's points.
Slide me a couple points.
That'd be crazy. We have point transfers. That'd be insane. That'd be insane.
I'll get you back 2026. Let's agree that individual point caps per game is 20.
20?
Each person can give 1 point. Well, yeah, but are you willing to do that though? If
That's
you're
true.
willing to give up 20 of your points on one game, that means you love that game.
For sure. You're right.
What if I just hate somebody else's game enough that I want to?
Well, I want to see that.
You are a generational hater. That is crazy. That is insane.
Well, I was saying,
I will spend
like,
20 points
how can I hate? Right, like it's like here's the in this game. How can I hate on everybody else?
Her point system, and he immediately went to how can I hold somebody? That is insane.
And I'm gonna keep track.
Crazy. Are you gonna keep track? Perfect.
I'll keep track. So I'm gonna make a tracker now. Matter of fact.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you better.
While I do that, can one of you?
Feels like we're not gonna water stop out of there. Like.
While I'm doing that, can one of y'all read from 10 to 1 the current power rankings as they are?
Reese, I feel like you have the best, narrating voice.
I do have them pulled up. Okay. So number 10, I'm going to count backwards. Number 10 is Wanderstop. Number 9 is Tribe 9. Number 8 is WWE 2K25. Number 7, First Berserker Kazan. 6 is Assassin's Creed Shadows. Number 5 is South of Midnight. Number 4 is Monster Hunter Wilds. 3, Blueprints. 2, Split Fiction. And number 1 is Expedition 33.
All right, we all have 100 points as we agreed. So the way we normally do the power rankings is we have a pool of games that we need to consider adding or not adding to the list. We'll debate, we'll talk about that game, we'll propose our pitch for why it deserves to be on here, and then we decide what gets knocked off and what position it goes on the list. Let's start.
Right. Hold this list apart, bro.
I got a little young boy. He's up and coming. Little indie game that I want to propose. Mario Kart World.
Might not have heard of it.
You might not have heard of it. It's the Switch 2 launch title. Some would say the sole reason the Switch 2 is now the fastest selling console of all time in North America and Japan. Yeah. Now Japan too. I really like it. I really like it.
I'm interested to see where y'all argue to put this now that you marinated a little bit, right? We're at the next Switch 2 release, So how are y'all feeling now after Reese the face Reese?
Whoa! No. I don't know where to put it, but it's on there for me. Okay. Definitely on there for me because open world Mario Kart.
Cozy.
Yeah. This is probably the best Mario Kart has ever looked graphically. Plays very, very well. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already kind of nailed it, and a lot of those gameplay principles came over in Mario Kart World. They added the grinding and the wall riding, which I think raises the skill ceiling. I think it does a really good job of making Mario Kart easy to learn but hard to master. Like if you want to just get in there and just race the way the game intends you to race, you can do that. But if you want to freaking learn how to min-max the feather, to create shortcuts and wall run and grind, to kind of cheat your way, for lack of a better phrase, cheat your way to a better time, you could do that as well. So it's created kind of this sub-community of people who are kind of like game planning how to best run tracks. There's some controversy around the transition races, which are basically, like Reese said, Mario Kart World is open world. Which affects the Grand Prix as well. So based on the Grand Prix you're playing, you'll play one track, and then that next track starts on the track you just played, if that makes sense. So part of the race is racing from the previous track to the new track. A lot of the pros don't like that because it's hard to practice for that. But I think it's cool because now instead of having 20 tracks, you now kind of sort of have an infinite amount.
I enjoy the aspect of it, especially as someone who is notoriously ass at Mario Kart. I enjoy the extra time to practice.
Yeah. The open world is really cool when it comes to learning tracks, learning shortcuts, learning how to take advantage of certain features, terrain features. Not a lot to do in open world, which is a knock if you want to perceive it that way. I don't think the design of the open world was intended to be this wasn't supposed to be Donkey Kong Bananza on wheels. This is just supposed to be coming out a playground for you to kind of make your own fun in.
Especially with friends too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why does he don't look like he's holding something? What's happening? What's going on?
I have a question, champ.
Sure.
Is what he said. Was it worth it? Here it comes.
You've enjoyed.
I've enjoyed it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Like, cool. I'm happy for you. Are you still going to be playing this game when Cross Worlds comes out?
So here's the thing, man. There is this year is crazy for kart racers. Kart racers, it's insane. Like Mario Kart World, Sonic Cross Worlds. Some people are gonna think this is a joke. Garfield Kart Racer 2. Like, there's some people looking forward to that thing.
What?
There's some people who wouldn't.
Some people.
That's a joke.
Hold on. There's so much stuff I have. There's a ton of questions I have to ask about the first two.
Yeah,
one?
right.
Yes.
Why are you acting like this game was just common knowledge? Nobody know what that is.
Everybody.
No, I would like to play it. Listen, I like Garfield. Listen, I
would give it a shot.
Who
Garfield Kart Racer.
I love
Who
skipping
doesn't
game
like
titles.
It just can't be good.
Listen, I love obscure titles.
You can get it on Steam for like 99 cents.
Wait,
Part one.
Everything I need to know.
Everything I need to know, I'm getting it.
Hold on.
I'm playing that tonight.
I'm dropping that joint in
I'm
the
playing
chat.
it tonight. Well, no, I'm playing more Donkey Kong tonight. But then after, wait, I'm hitting that up.
Garfield Kart 2. All
No.
you can drift.
I know you lying.
Hey, man.
When did this game
Wait,
come out?
what-
It's 99 cents. When did this come out?
It came out a couple years
Wait, is it?
ago. The first
Oh, okay.
one.
I thought you meant this year.
No.
It was like 99 cents.
Garfield Kart 2 hasn't came out yet. Garfield Kart 1 is 99 cents.
Okay.
Or at least it was the last time I checked.
We'll cop that.
Lies, it's lies, bro. It's like $5.
Oh, no.
$4.99. $4.99.
Compared to Mario
She was
Kart's
on, yeah.
$80, I don't know how.
My chicken box, bro.
Chicken box. You know,
The chicken box has been that price.
Cutting into my chicken box.
There's
That's
a lot
cutting
of-
into my chicken box.
8. Oh yeah, cutting it. Remember when the chicken box? What was the price to be? $5.95.
The normal fanatics out there, man, don't discredit them. There's a lot of Odie fans out there and they're clamoring for this. But yeah, it's the kart racing world. The kart racing like platform this year is going to be thick. I played the closed beta of Sonic Cross Worlds. I really, really do like that. Like, it offers something that I think Mario Kart World
Really fun.
doesn't. It's really fun. I think it's a little. How can I say this? And
unpolished.
yeah, I didn't want to say that.
No,
in particular.
no, you're right.
Yeah, you
It
did.
is.
That's the issue with most of the Sonic Kart races for me. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't have a feel that Mario Kart has.
for sure.
But yeah,
Yeah, and I think the only one for me, and I haven't played all the Sonic Kart racers, unfortunately, but I know, and I don't even know if people consider this one a kart racer, but Sonic Rider Zero Gravity was, I feel like, the only one that had identity, like the music in it, the characters. I was like, oh, this is Sonic racing, right? It feels different. And when I look at Cross Worlds, it doesn't really give me that, but I'm glad that you're saying the gameplay is good though. That is core, because that makes me at least want to try it for sure.
Oh yeah, Riders was his own beast though.
It was, man. They don't got sauce like that no more over there. They don't got it like that no more.
I think me and Champ, we got exposed to that for the first few years ago
yes,
for hours at a time. We was
it was a tournament,
we hosted a tournament for it.
Oh wow, very cool.
and people showed up. The thing was, it was crazy.
I'm telling you, man, people, that's a good game, bro. Especially the Zero Gravity try. I really like that one.
But yeah, there's a lot of. I would like to see the final product before I say anything, because there's a lot of love being put into this game. Like, the roster already looks crazy. They're doing a lot of like this cross franchise stuff, like not even just Sega IP.
I love the cross.
It's going to be crazy. Avatar, freaking SpongeBob, freaking like
Miku,
Yakuza, Persona. Like, it's going to be it's crazy in here. And I really like the portal thing. I think that does add a whole new dynamic that we haven't seen before in a racing game. But yeah, the multiplayer.
So Mario Kart.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, where do I put Mario Kart on the list?
Mm-hmm.
I would put it.
I think Warner Stop is safe to go. I think
yeah, I think Warner
boot it up
Stop.
out of there.
It was nice that we showed it some love. Let's get Wander Stop out of there.
I did get to the twist, and the twist was very, very good.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They hit.
We're one step closer to that Stardew co-op, y'all.
Wait a minute. We don't got not want to stop out yet.
Oh.
Because I said it from the jump, like I'm going to concede that number 9 Tribe 9 spot anyway.
Right.
Since
I respect it.
We're not going to finish the game.
Yeah.
We're not going to get the finished version of the game anyway.
Can you explain to the people at home what happened?
So this is Tribe 9 is a free to play gacha game, and it just should not have been a gacha game. Very good. They just weren't making the money that they thought they were making, and almost 3 months in, EOS in the service for November. So like they just were like, yeah, you're not getting any more because they were releasing chapters, I think like every 1 or 2 months, and like we were learning more about this world and learning the actual story itself. And I honestly would say, like, if we got the full game, the story might have been right up there with, like, Split Fiction and Expedition 33, because the story was really good for what we got so far. But executives
Yeah.
Tough, man.
making stupid ass decisions, because this game would have been great if instead of trying to do the free to play model and bank on the gacha game aspect of, if they just said, hey, we're just going to charge like $50 for this game, you get all your characters or you unlock characters, they would have made a lot of money. But people are stupid. So and like, as much as I like the game, unless like somebody else picks it up, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Because like the company just, I don't know, like they pissed me off. I'm hot.
All right, it's out of here. Freaking Tribe 9 is gone. So the 9 spot's free. Let's
The 8 spot about to be free too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you don't even play it no more. Exactly. The only one that's champion the game don't even play it. When last time you been to the island? Yo, get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get out of here, dog.
So bad.
I was
like,
about to-
I feel like
They added New Jack.
you can't fight for yourself.
I was going to do a whole universe with New Jack. I was going to make it. Yes, I was. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stream it. I'm going to stream a New Jack universe. No, you're right. It's this game. I don't know what happened. I don't know where my excitement for 2K25 went. Because like 2K24, I played all year round. I did.
Right. And that's why you champion that game all year.
Yeah.
All year you were arguing me down like, I can't let it go.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what you don't talk about.
Yeah.
You're growing.
I'm growing.
You're growing.
No,
I'm maturing.
You're an NBA 2K player. He associating you with them.
My frontal lobe is coming in. My
Bro.
Yeah.
These 2K games should be on their own list.
Now, I mean, these games are good. Like, people give these games a bad rap. I mean, there was a point in time when they were bad. I do agree with that. And a lot of people want SmackDown, and a lot of people want the SmackDown versus Raw era to come back. But I just think we have to accept those games aren't coming back. This is a sim now. It's not going to be.
You know why they won't come back though? You know why they won't come back?
Why?
Because
you keep buying 2K. Stop buying them games.
2K is good. Those
No,
games are
you know what?
good.
Let me.
It's not.
I do think the core gameplay in those games are good, right? When I play them, I love them. The general manager mode, right? Recently, when they brought that back, loved it,
Like
right?
versus Raw on my wall right now.
Right, like you can't recreate the magic of those games, and that could just be a nostalgia thing, right? Absolutely, that happens with every generation. I think there's some things about 2K that just like don't improve, that really make it feel like they aren't trying to be. The perfect example is the online. why is it that I cannot log on to this game
Mm.
and have a good experience with my friends or random people? There's no innovation to the online modes, right? Everything is surrounding gaming right now is about community and people playing together. And I feel like they never take strides to improve that in those games. So they just never entice me to play them. So that's about, for me, I can never put those games in high regard. But I do agree the core gameplay is good, but that's if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love all these 2K games like NBA, even like Madden and everything. The problem is like if you're going to do these simulation games, stop making new games every year. Just make it a big ass update.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could do that. You could switch the rosters around. It actually makes it easier for you.
Yeah.
If you do it that way.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So like, and my other thing too, and this is why I stopped buying like the W games. It's like every time that I enjoy something about the last game, next game, they take it away.
Take it away.
Yeah, that's true.
One of the only franchises that stay doing that. Oh my
Well, they
God.
stopped.
And I'm not, I know like it wasn't as bad with like 2K24.
Yeah.
But it's just like I can't keep putting my money into that. If I'm gonna keep feeling like I'm getting burnt every year. Cause I play the game for what 12, 13 hours because I have like a really fun story mode that I really like. And then maybe I do the showcase mode if it's a superstar that I actually like. And then like, as somebody that's like a content creator technically, I can't stream the showcase mode because it's gonna put my channel in the copyright hell.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be all muted like while I'm talking about it. So it's just like I said, I can't keep doing it, champ.
No, I get it. It's
And like I'm not trying to hate. I want them to do better.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I really do. That's all.
and I think the thing is like there's a lane for you to have your simulation wrestling game and for you to have your arcadey one. You can do both and you can make a lot of money doing both. But yeah, I got a little passionate there.
Fine. I'm not willing to spend any points to save it this year. It can go.
Oh man,
9.
That's what I was looking at the whole time we was talking about.
9's clear.
that's crazy.
The 8 and 9. Look, man, it's
Me and
getting
champ
better.
is every year.
It's getting better. I know a couple people on that team. They really are like they love what they do. They are wrestling fans. They are listening to the community, even though it seems like they aren't.
That's good.
It is getting there. The island was a
You
misstep.
let me know in 2K30.
I feel
I'll pick that one up. I'll pick that
no,
one up.
they take like 5 steps forward, but then they take like 3 back. So like they're moving forward. But
The island was a misstep. I agree that the online servers are insane, but that's just a 2K wide issue because I even like NBA
Very
2K sucks.
Same thing. Yep.
But yeah, I mean it's getting there. I think the roster updates are getting better. The DLCs could be a lot better. That is another gripe. Stop wasting spots giving KSI in a Prime bottle costume. It's just, but I agree. I'm not going to waste any time defending it. It doesn't need to be in the top 10. Still a good game.
2K26. We'll see you next year.
We'll see you next year, my trouble chief.
so
without playing First
I
Berserk,
want to ask some more stuff.
well, we haven't played Mario Kart yet.
I'm chaotic.
What
man.
are you doing? We don't need to kill anything right now. There are 2 empty spots.
Ah.
Like, wow.
What do you have?
This whole list up.
What were you gonna? I think I know what you wanted to bring up. Are you gonna talk about Monster Hunter Wilds?
No, not yet.
Oh, what?
Are we still excited about Shadows?
Hold on now.
With
That's his game.
on.
What-
I'm about to say that's the game he gonna defend it. Not nothing else on this
With-
list.
with all the other stuff that's coming out, like in the same kind of vein of this.
Not you trying to bring out the Yote comparisons. The
leave
game ain't even came out yet.
You leave Nobunaga out of this. Nothing wrong.
You know what? Okay. We gonna battle it.
I think that's a conversation.
We don't Yote.
Yeah, that's a conversation that we need to have once we play Yote. Like, we can't preemptively assume that Yote, even though we watch that direct and it does look like Yote is going to eat Shadow's lunch a lot.
And you know, I don't even play. I don't even like these kind of games like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Yote, I'm day one. I'm in there.
Yeah.
Dog, that when they showed that lo-fi mode, like,
man,
dog, I was like, yo, that take my money. Like
and they actually got the Samurai Champloo, dude. That's
you think I ain't gonna have my Mugen clogs on while playing?
Lord, yeah, they might have nailed this, man. They might have really nailed it. But yeah, let's wait for that game. Let's not make any assumptions. Anything. Let's say we do this and it gets delayed to 2026.
That's fair.
Or the sun explodes. We don't know. You just don't know. So let's hold our horses. I do think Mario Kart World goes above it, though. I do think Mario Kart World goes above South of Midnight.
Okay.
How do we feel about Monster Hunter Wilds?
I did not play it. I will hold my tongue.
Yeah. So I have a problem with that.
Okay.
Because word on the street is like these updates have been hitting.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't play it.
But see, does that speak to your excitement dying for Monster Hunter Wilds?
All right.
He don't want to admit it. That means yes.
Let me get real.
Yeah.
I'm in a weird place gaming wise right now.
Okay.
Where? Some of the things that I want to be playing, they kind of require you to play with people and then have fun with your people.
Okay.
And I just can't link with them to figure out if I'm having fun with this or not.
It sounds like you're in a weird space with people, not gaming.
It's a little bit of both because I'm just not playing. Like, the stuff that I am playing is like things that it's more like a routine than actually sitting down and enjoying what you're doing. So it's just it's just like a I wouldn't even say that because I'd be hot.
Oh.
But damn.
Yeah. Tired of solo tanking. But this is what I'm gonna say just to get back on it. I don't think Mario Kart World should be above Monster Hunter Wilds yet.
Okay, so what's the hold up with the yet?
Because I think you're gonna change your mind about Mario Kart World when Sonic Crossworlds comes out.
Ooh.
And I do think if I sat down and I started playing Monster Hunter Wilds again and really got into it, I think like I would have more good things to say about that than you would have good Mario Kart World.
Are you willing?
I also think them being both live service games is going to give y'all a lot more context once we hit the end of the year anyway, right? I think you'll be able to look at both and say, I guess Mario Kart may not be quote unquote live service, right? But both being games,
choices are not going to be in top 5 at the end of the year.
You don't think so, Mario Kart?
No, both of them are not going to be in top 5 by the end of the
year.
Interesting. But see what I mean? Like, I think we'll be able to tell a lot because both of these games require you to go back and revisit, right, and have that buy-in. So who knows if nobody touches these for the rest of the year, might be right, and these aren't in the top 5 anymore, right? But I think these are two where we definitely have to wait on. But I think that's good placement for both for now, for sure.
We got a lot. It's so much stuff coming out this year too, and I think there's
we got games on this
like
list.
We're not even
we got to fit
games down.
Yeah. Like,
absolutely.
Do we?
Donkey Kong Bananza.
Yes, we do.
Okay, I mean, like Donkey Kong Bananza. So you the way you talk about it, we could put that in 4.
It's up there. Yeah, it's up
The way
there.
I'm
Four
talking
is
about it, I
crazy.
want to put it at 1. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Whoa, what is crazy?
I don't think so.
You wilding right now. If you want to put it at 1, that's fine. But the way you said it, like it's an easy
I'm
one.
not
is
saying
Oh, hold
crazy.
on, hold on.
Maybe
First of
two, but
First and foremost, where was my IGN cut? If y'all putting it at 1, I ain't get none of that.
Nintendo did not pay me, y'all. Do not listen to this. Do not listen to this man besmirch my name.
I could see it being better than Split Fiction to a lot of people, though. I think a lot of people have grown to be lukewarm on Split Fiction, not because of the gameplay, but I think, you know, the story, I think, didn't hit on a lot of fronts for a lot of people. And I think once you take away the shiny aspects of the gameplay, I don't know if people are going to remember it as fondly as some of the other names on this list. I think it'll still get, you know, a lot of those Game of the Year now just because of the technology and some of the things they were doing in that game is so impressive. But I do think we're going to look back on it. It may falter a little bit.
Hear me out, because, you know, when it comes to the top, when it comes to the best, I like to do a little poking. I like to poke.
Okay.
And we can, as good as Expedition 33 is, hear me out. Expedition 33 is great. Great.
Every game has flaws. Yes, you're right.
Great.
Yep.
That third act is messy. The beginning of that third act is the amount of story that it dumps on you in that first. I was so confused. I was very confused. Like, it really...
For sure. But once you contextualize it, did you think it was dope?
The story as a whole. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't spoil anything yet.
No, well, hold on. I'm gonna just say this, right?
Yeah.
Like you said that the third act is to you is messy, right?
The beginning of it.
Have you gotten to the third act in Donkey Kong?
Well, I don't know how long it is. I don't know if I'm in the third act.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you trying to poke?
Brother, let me look at how long to beat Donkey Kong.
It's like 20, 30 hours.
What if the end of this Donkey Kong
30.
falls on his face?
All right, I need you to beat Expedition 33, and then once you get to Act 3 of Expedition 33, you will understand that I don't think any other story is going to do the things that Expedition 33 did. I'm going to tell you that now. Like, there's no chance in hell Donkey Kong Bananza is going to...
Sir, I watch a lot of anime. There's nothing that this thing can do that's not going to...
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
No, I guarantee you it's...
I don't know anybody that
I'm watching right now, and I'm just like...
So they say, how long...
You know what?
I need you to just beat it. I need you to just beat it. I
just got I got to lock in. I'm gonna stop playing my goofy stuff, and I got to lock in.
Where are you at in Expedition 33?
Second.
Holy shit!
Oh, you just finished the second act?
Did you finish it, or you just started
it?
Oh,
good grief! You are.
We lost him.
Yeah. I need you to just watch it on YouTube at this point. You're just gonna...
I mean, I could, but
the main story of Donkey Kong.
I'm not even going to expose myself. I was about to say something because I'm just weird with RP. Class, this is great.
I lost you.
I'm not going to play it for like 3 months.
Oh God. Donkey Kong Bananza story takes 16 and a half hours. I'm about 12 hours in.
Oh, so we're almost there.
So yeah. Almost there.
Why'd you put it at 9?
I just put it on the list for now.
Oh, okay.
We're still kind of discussing placing. So, all right, let's move it to 2, since I think we're all in agreement that it's okay.
I think it's at least over Split Fiction for sure.
And let's revisit this because I don't want to like.
Yes, I will play it by the end of the year. Heed my words.
Let's talk Doom. Let's talk Doom: The Dark Ages. Sergio, you played a good bit of it. Did you beat it?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely beat it over a weekend.
Yeah.
That is what I call a solid mid pack of a game.
Good. Okay. All
Nothing
right.
too special. Yeah.
I was worried how hot you were because I was not hot on it.
Yeah, I love. There's not many games that you could put a parry in that I don't find fun. I love just the parry as a mechanic. So I thought the addition here was cool. I thought the shield was dope. I just thought some of the things that make Doom were kind of underwhelming in this game. I thought the music was kind of lackluster to me. I did think the heaviness of Doom guy and like jumping down and the shockwave killing everybody was like that kind of stuff was cool. But the identity of Doom for me in this game just wasn't there. It didn't excite me for the most part. It kind of almost felt like I was going through the motions. It definitely helped when I played the game on hard difficulty. So highly recommend people do not play this game on normal difficulty. You will cruise through it and it will be boring. But I think they actually added a difficulty patch and everything and made it a lot of fun. But even still, like I said, nothing special. Another game that's on Game Pass that I tell people, if you have the time and just want to turn your brain off and play something, this is the game for sure. But I don't know how high I would put it on this list. Actually, you know what? I would put Doom over the first Berserker.
Okay.
I can't say Assassin's Creed because I haven't played it, but I would definitely put it over first Berserker for me.
I am willing.
It really sounds like Dark Ages hit its sophomore slump on its third game, and that's wild.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't want to make it sound like it's a bad game. Like I had a good time with it. It's just nothing, you know what I mean?
But like that's really the consensus that I've heard about it. It's just like, yeah, I play Dark Ages. Cool.
It's
they had some good ideas in there, man, for sure.
It's a hard
solid game.
It's a hard game to review because one thing that it does so well is it's so customizable. Like if there's something that you don't like about the gameplay, you can go into settings and almost fix it.
So many like different difficulty settings for
many.
Yeah, crazy.
Like if the gameplay's not moving fast enough, you can speed up the gameplay in the options. If you think the parry window is too big, you can close the parry window in the options. It's like it's so customizable and you can literally tweak it to play how you want. But I agree that the things that you can change, I'm not a fan of the kind of like the open battlefields. Like it really changes what makes Doom.
For sure.
Like Doom is good when you're going through a corridor, you get to a tiny room, and you gotta defeat 10 enemies. And then you go through the corridor, you get into a tiny room, you defeat 10. Like that is Doom. And that is great when 2016 and Eternal did it. This open kind of like battlefield thing really changes Doom in a way that I don't want to experience Doom. I do agree that parry is not satisfying. And I think when they kind of throw in the gameplay mechanics that changes, they're trying to break up the monotony with things like the mech battles, and it's not fun.
Yeah, very basic gameplay, like very minimalistic. Like they animated 3 punches and said this is the gameplay for the mech. Yeah,
straight up not fun. They could have left those out.
Yeah, for sure.
It would have been so cool.
Yeah,
if we got like a really cool Power Rangers game and like do mech battles as like the
somebody should,
and then boss battles in like a Rangers game. Somebody do that. Somebody
should really put a lot of money in and make like a 3D Power Rangers game. Like they keep making Power Rangers games where they're just 2D side rolling beat 'em ups.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway,
I'm mad about those, but
people don't believe in that IP for some reason. I guess.
But yeah, I agree. Let's keep Doom at 9 for now. It's not nothing I want to, fight for or anything, but it's worth mentioning. It's a great game to check out if you want that kind of game. But
on Game Pass.
Definitely Pass. Splitgate 2.
Ain't even a game.
So what's the next game? What's the next?
I just think we should bring it up. It came out this year. A lot of people love Splitgate 1. Very rare decision to make a sequel instead of just update Splitgate 1. I played a couple of the battle.
Blizzard did it.
And we hated them for a while.
Work.
We hated them for a while. The Battle Royale, they do this, they have some good ideas. So with the Battle Royale, instead of having one giant map, there are 4 maps connected by portals that are always on. Which I thought was clever in theory and on paper. But the thing is it separates the playing field. So you'll go to a map and you'll almost be by yourself sometimes. So now you're going and looking on the other maps to try to find where the players are so you can get some engagement.
A lot of dead time.
A lot of dead time. The circle closes mad slow. So
But
really,
that sounds fixable though, no?
apparently not.
Like,
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, not anymore. That's tough. That's so tough.
That's technically what they're doing, though, right? It's like they're like, yo, we're going to the drum.
How many
Doing
times?
things.
How many times they got to go to the drawing board though? Like they released Splitgate 1, and they're like, all right, let's start over.
Yeah.
Splitgate 2, all right. Like, how much money do these guys got?
All of it, apparently. I don't know.
And unfortunately, we talked about games like Concord earlier, right? And it's like the market is way too saturated right now to release a game and unfortunately even give the devs time to fix it, right? To make these improvements. Like, it really feels like these publishers are expecting these multiplayer games to release and be hits. And if it's not, then we can it. And that's a sad place to be.
And a very weird decision to make this game free to play, but also not have cosmetics that are worth buying. Like the skins in this game, very basic. Like, I mean, like even I want to say Halo-esque, but even Halo Infinite has some cool skins.
You're not paying like $7 for the color blue, is you?
Yes, basically, yes.
Oh,
All right, yeah, get it out of here.
Yeah. So they
yeah.
I think it's something else.
hard to miss the mark.
You know what probably was the plan for that?
What?
Crossovers with other
Probably.
with other games,
Get
and
some-
then paying for that.
Get Master Chief in there. Just
Can
want
we
to
talk about it? Can we talk about another ass game?
please. Yes, I love to do that.
Firebreak.
This one breaks my heart, man.
I appreciate the beta test. That's all I'll say. I'll hold my tongue.
I played it and I was just like, I'd rather play Left 4 Dead 2.
I'd rather play anything.
I'm such a huge Remedy fan. Like, I love Remedy games. I love Max Payne 1 and 2. I love Alan Wake 1 and 2. I love Control. Like, they do such a good job of creating worlds and creating like immersive gameplay and characters. And for them to just do what's almost literally a cash grab. This is so obviously they're trying to get some quick money so they can fund Control 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so disappointing to see like the last of the Mohicans cave and finally do this like multiplayer shill game.
Remember?
I think the other games that you were talking about, right? I'm thinking like, especially Alan Wake 2, like that I played and absolutely loved it, right? And all throughout that game, I was thinking like, it really feels like they loved this game. This game that they were making, they put their love into. And there was nothing in Firebreak through the beta I played where I feel like they cared at all about what they were making me play. I have never loaded onto a game that had that much of a bad initial first impression since like, what's that one indie game you had me play? Review? You know exactly what yeah. It's been that long since I had that kind of impression, and that's saying something. So yeah, back to the drawing board. I hope they get the money they need to make this game. Yeah, maybe, yeah, and that's the thing too. I kind of felt bad because I didn't ask y'all to play, and I was like, maybe if I played with them, I would enjoy this more. But the more I played it, I was like, I just think this is ass. Like, this is bad.
But here's the
I'm
problem.
not gonna subject anybody.
Here's the problem with that is that when you play games like this with your friends, it's hard to decipher whether the game is fun or are your friends fun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't think it is.
Because I can do
I can have fun with my friend playing an ass game, and I know the game is ass.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we do very unfun things together and still have a good time. Like, but it really dilutes your ability to critique it. But yeah, I agree 100% with everything you said. Like, the writing was on the wall with how transparent they were with the press releases, the press kits, and with the closed beta. Like, the NDA that you had to sign to play the beta. Whenever you get those, not a good sign, especially
Not a good sign.
especially as close. Like we had to. When I slipped, I was so scared. When I slipped up and kind of critiqued it during our live reaction of the PlayStation Direct.
Oh wow, yeah. I forgot about that.
God.
Yep.
I'm about to give them my firstborn, but it's it's just between that and like the press kit language of don't expect it. They almost literally said don't expect too much.
Mm-hmm.
But why release the game? Why taint?
Could have kept this, yeah.
Why taint what you got? It just I don't know, man. I hope you got the money that you needed for Control 2.
Yep, let's get to the next thing.
Yeah, this is on Game Pass. This is on PlayStation Plus. So I'm sure Sony and Microsoft kind of broke them off to put those on those services. So they got the money. Go make Control 2, and let's quickly forget this ever happened.
Absolutely.
Let's rinse that off. And let's talk about Elden Ring Night Rain.
Can you talk about it? It seemed like you can beat the first boss.
Wow! I have spent a lot of hours, I have spent a lot of hours in that game. I have not made a lot of progress.
I just refuse to believe you have spent a lot of hours and not beaten this boss. Like, this is insane to me.
I can't give this game negative reviews because of randoms, but the randoms are the culture of this game. The community of this game is so ass.
I've beaten most of the bosses with randoms in this game.
Well, maybe it's just the people they pair me with. There's got to be some sort of like system.
You're playing on PlayStation.
Maybe that's probably what it is. I should have got it on PC.
You should have got it on PC. I keep telling you that.
It's not crossplay? I thought it was crossplay.
No, From Software's trash.
Yeah,
that's one of the things I knock it down for. Yeah, it's definitely one of the things I knock it down.
Nah, not having crossplay in 20.
Agreed. But I think overall, this was a game that when it first got announced, I thought exactly how you feel about Remedy. This is how scared I was for this game to come out. I was like, oh my God, From Software is making a cash grab multiplayer game. It's over. The dream is dead. All the studios I love are corrupt and are capitalists. Like, this is horrible. Right. And so I'm like, oh God, like, and when this game dropped, at a $40 price point, or it's $50, I think, either one, but at a discounted price point. And I loaded it up and I started playing my first few runs and I was like, okay, this is different. This is not Elden Ring, but I'm feeling it. I feel good. And after beating that first boss, the moment, playing with my friends and beating that first boss together, I was like, this is it. Like, I think they have something here. I think I have about 80 hours into the game. They've been putting out updates. They have been, enhancing some of the bosses. There's, I think, even more enhanced bosses coming next week. I think it just does such a good job of taking everything that was good about Elden Ring and placing it into a more fast-paced environment that I would argue is more digestible for a lot of people. I have a friend that I've been trying to get through and play co-op, in Elden Ring. If you try to play basic Elden Ring co-op, it is a pain. You have to do summon symbols and all this trash stuff just to get your friends to be able to play the game with you. He could never get through the game because of how difficult it was to do that. And I just think how slow Elden Ring can be at some points if you're not into exploration. He has cruised through Night Rain, asked me to play it all the time, is asking me to replay bosses and do runs with them because that's how good this game is. I think the things that I would dink it for are just like Hino said, not having crossplay in 2025 is a huge misstep. I think this could have been one of the best-selling games of the year if it did have crossplay, and I think there are actively people that have not bought this game because it does not have crossplay. So I think they're definitely missing out in that regard. It makes me excited for the Dustbloods. They're coming out with that PvE game on the Switch 2. So we'll see how that does. But this excites me. I'm happy that they're trying this, and it makes me think that they're going to take multiplayer seriously in the future. Now, I think that's also the cool thing about this game, too, is that, this is just a side thing from Software that they're just putting out, and it's still this good. And then I think the last thing I'll say is another thing I'll give it is performance. I definitely drop frames sometimes in this game. I think that comes with, just how big the world is and playing with other people. But I really, really wish they would get their optimization down, because I definitely dropped some frames when I play this too.
That engine I got when I play.
You need to. I'm telling you.
It's fun.
This engine I got.
It's very fun. You can definitely be carried by a good party if you have a good party and you have friends. Yep. I will say that for this to be a battle royale, and I understand this is FromSoft's first foray into this, one thing that makes a good battle royale map is the RNG and the randomness of how, weapons and items spawn. And it seems like everything is set in place. You always know where the good loot is. You know where the extra flasks are. You know where, and that kind of really takes one of the good elements of a battle royale out. Is the surprise of opening up a chest and not knowing what you're getting, or like going to an area and not knowing what you're going to find. So people are really like min-maxing their runs. Always landing in the same areas. Always the enemies are always the same in the areas, or at least for now.
There's some places that change. Like the main castle in the middle area always changes. You have like some similar structures in the area, but they always typically spawn, random bosses across the map. So there's definitely some randomization that I think still keeps it, fun. They have the different biomes in the game as well that eventually, reshape how the map works, and they have special power-ups in each biome, which I think there's 2 spots on the map that are still haven't been messed with yet. So I think we even get 2 more biomes in the future. If I had to guess. But there's definitely, I think, a lot of randomization there in parts that it counts with some of the boss fights. Especially, once you get through towards some of the end parts of the game, there's a lot of callback bosses that they bring back from some of the other titles. It's an incredible game, and I really, really do enjoy it. Some of my favorite boss fights, I think, from any From Software game in these, the music is incredible, and some of the final boss fights, they know how to present a game well. I think they did this one really, really, really well, even despite its very glaring flaws.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put this in the area of like after launch of FBC Firebreak, even though this was clearly like, let's get some more money for the Dust Bloods or whatever else they're still working on. But this is good, especially for me. I love I love battle royales. I love Elden Ring. I love that they were able to mesh these 2 together. I'm curious to see how they support this game in the future.
Same, yeah. I'm definitely curious to see what that first, run of DLC looks like. What are they charging? How much content is it? That's going to be interesting for sure.
Where are we putting this? Because,
you gotta play.
Yeah,
Carry me though.
I am prepared to put this over Mario Kart World. I understand if we want to put it only over South of Midnight, but I would definitely put it over South of Midnight for me.
Wow. I definitely don't have 80 hours like you, so I understand your.
I think by the time you get to the end of it, you're gonna be like, "Wow, yeah, let me go ahead."
I can see it
for sure.
But Mario Kart World, like it's hard to gauge.
Absolutely.
Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I played from launch of that game up until World came out.
That is the kart racer.
That is
the perfect
kart racer. And World, depending on how Nintendo supports it post-launch, can have that same juice. But can juice potential, does that come into play in the discussion? Like,
I feel like it has to with live service games, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? That's unfortunately the name of the game. You got to consider it.
Does Elden Ring Night Rain have that same juice potential?
I think with this game, it's interesting because I don't know if From Software wants it to have that level of juice potential. You know what I mean? I think they've been very transparent in that, hey, this is a project that, Miyazaki's predecessor, he wanted to work on. And so, we put a team together and they were able to work on this. This is a $40 or $50 title that you can have and play through it with your friends. We will support it and put more DLC out. But once you're done with it, you're done with it. And that's fine, right? Whereas I feel like Mario Kart has to have you for years to come, right? Because they aren't putting out another until maybe the next console cycle, and that's all we get. So I think they just have 2 different missions, I guess, and what they're trying to accomplish.
Does either game have like a a clear roadmap for the
No.
foreseeable future yet?
No, nah. I think FromSoft is probably gonna. They have to do something like I feel like in the fall, right? We have to get something in the fall. I'm assuming, but no roadmap yet. Just guaranteed. I know they're doing DLC because they dropped, I think, a deluxe edition that will include all the DLC that they dropped for it.
Okay.
And Nintendo's just not a roadmap type of company.
Yeah,
They just will like wake up one day.
Well, they gave us the booster.
They did for 8
roadmap.
Yeah, they did for 8. But normally it's just like don't wake up out of nowhere and be like just.
Here's 8 new courses.
Yeah, right. Flick the switch and put Pokemon Yellow on the Nintendo Switch Online. Like there is no plan.
That's true. Yeah.
But
just a small clip in a Nintendo Direct. Hey. More Mario Kart World stuff.
That's right. Hey,
yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie 3 out now. Like that's just what they do. But we need to start. I think we need to start doing this point stuff and let's negotiate this point thing. Because I'm willing to spend some points.
I think we might have to, we can do it live, but I think we just need to go offline and get everybody's points because we got to get everybody involved. You know what I mean? And then we just present it on that show. We can go review what we did and display all our points and stuff like that.
For now, we'll put it at 6. We'll put Mario Kart World at 7.
Well, I didn't say you had to put it above it. I said because
I do love it too.
Okay. I just want to make sure this is not a Sergio show. No, I'm just saying.
Because it's hard. It's hard, and I don't want to spend because this could be like a show in and of itself, like talking about that, and I don't want to like spend that kind of time. Mm-hmm. So we'll come back to that. But that also means now First Berserker Kazan is in 11. He's now outside looking in. All right.
It's been real.
All right.
It's a great little Souls-like, but you ain't got nothing on FromSoft. Can't do it. That's the OG.
All right. So the way the list is now, we got 10, Doom the Dark Ages, 9, Assassin's Creed Shadows, 8, South of Midnight, 7, Mario Kart World, 6, Elden Ring Night Reign, 5, Monster Hunter Wilds, 4, Blueprints, 3, Split Fiction, 2, Donkey Kong Bananza, and 1, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Brian, have you finished Split Fiction?
No, but let me tell you why. It's not for lack of trying, and it's not because I don't want to play that game. Me and Reese just freaking spent 2 hours Saturday drinking Issa Rae wine.
Incredible.
Split Fiction. And it's like something always happens that impedes my progress. Like we played me and Reese, we played this before off stream. The first 2 hours, and then we came back Saturday. Our save wasn't there. We had to start. We played that same 2 hours over.
Yeah, we started a little bit,
Yeah, something happened to our save, and we lost some progress. So we started there. I keep playing with like different people, so I keep having to start over for those people. So, long story short, I will be
lock your people. Lock your people down. So that
I need to lock them down.
Split Fiction is you.
Stop forcing me to play with people, friggin' Joseph Ferris.
When you and Reese finished,
we're not gonna go there because we was talking about Split Fiction a minute ago, and I was just like, "Yo, I got the joint downloaded, yo."
That's true.
Well,
yo,
I will play with you. You just let me know when you're free.
No. That's you and Reese. You don't have to do it.
Come on. I'm interested though. I really do think, Brian, you're the only other one I know has played Blueprints. So I'm very interested. When you finish Split Fiction, I want to revisit the Split Fiction Blueprints conversation.
Honestly,
I have thoughts.
I think we can talk about this now. I don't want to get to the point where like we're letting our love for It Takes Two carry Split Fiction. I do really like Split Fiction. But
I think the innovation of Blueprints, bro, is like...
Yeah, it's good. It is so good.
Like, once again, I want to reemphasize, I hate puzzle games. I hate them. And Blueprints is that game. Like, it's such a good game.
I don't even know how to recommend this to somebody who wouldn't naturally try to give this game a try. But it's really amazing how layered that game is. Like every time I boot it up, and play like an hour-long session, I see something I haven't seen before, or I think of the world in a way that I wasn't even considering. Like, I don't even want to talk to you about it because I don't want to spoil anything, but
I mean, there's people that have rolled credits and are still putting like hundreds of hours into this game and finding new puzzles and new like content. Like it's so jam-packed. And I think the game has such a great way of giving you a natural progression, even if you feel like you're not making progress. Because with puzzle games, for me, I get frustrated. And I'm like, okay, I'm not making progress in this. I'm done. But even when I was losing on my runs, I feel like I'm like, okay, I'm learning this. I'm learning where this thing is. Or, oh, there's this note that's helping me here. And the way they just bring it all together just really, really works for me so much. And you're right. I think there's always something new around every corner, a new room or something that you haven't seen before. So yeah, I'm glad we had that conversation because I really do think that Split Fiction is an incredible game. I don't want to understate that. And I think if you all are going to love it and continue loving it as you play it. But Blueprints, I think, is just something special and something that I think we'll look back on as like one of the more unique games that came out this year.
I don't envy the committee that has to decide game of the year this year. It's going to be freaking tough. And like, we're not even done. We're not even close to done this year yet. Reese, you might want to give Blueprints a try. Like, it's
I think you will like it. It's very cozy.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
That's my game.
Especially if you have Game Pass, you need to check it out. It's I wouldn't say a cozy game because of the atmosphere. It's not really like, it's not going for that
vibe.
Spooky
sometimes. A little spooky sometimes.
But there is no
not that spooky though. Not that spooky.
There's no combat.
Listen, I'm trying to expand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no combat. There is a fail state, but it's it's worth giving a shot, especially with it being on Game Pass and on PlayStation Plus, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can swap them. Blueprints is at 3, Split Fiction's at 4. We'll revisit this when Reese and I beat it eventually.
Yes, please. Let's please revisit.
Hopefully.
We're going to beat it.
Let's freaking... Let's talk about the GOAT. The GOAT. Kojima-san. Hideo Kojima. Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
You're our sole representative.
I hated Death Stranding 1. I'm
Oh.
gonna start it with that. I tried Death Stranding 1 twice, and I failed to make it further than an hour in both times.
Fell to the side, no.
Fell to the wayside.
Kept falling.
Kept
falling. So, you know what?
I'm literally just walking. This is crazy. I am like 40 hours into Death Stranding 2. I feel like I'm close to the end. Yes, it is good. Death Stranding 2 is so good. It is like, it's still, the primary gameplay is still walking. But I think with the route customization that you choose, so the way the gameplay loop is you're at a base, they give you a mission, you open up the map, you choose your route. You plan your route, I'll say that. You pick what equipment you want to bring based on that route. So you are hampered with how much you can bring because Sam Bridges is carrying it, right? I mean, outside of, you get vehicles early. So it's a little more accessible in that way, but you still are limited with how much you can carry. So you got to plan your equipment, you follow your route. 9 times out of 10, some bullshit happens that you didn't plan for, or maybe you did plan for if you're that good at the game, and you got to figure something out. There's some bandits you gotta sneak past or kill. There's some BTs that you got to get rid of. I'm not going to explain what BTs are because that's another podcast in and of itself. But like it's the amount of stuff that it throws at you really, 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 really. This is a fun ass game. It is an action game. There's a point in the game where it literally turns into Kojima's trying to make Metal Gear Solid without getting sued by Konami.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
I saw like little bits and pieces of that.
Yeah.
And some gameplay that I just randomly saw.
Yeah.
Because like as like a Kojima fan, I was just like, no, the Death Stranding in general.
I think a lot of people were. And I think that's why I'm excited that you're saying that you didn't or it didn't resonate with you. I made it a little further than you into Death Stranding 1 before I was like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe I have to just I sometimes with games like that, it really frustrates me with myself because I'm like, why is it disconnecting with me, right? And I have to learn that sometimes games are just not for me, right?
Yeah.
I think Death Stranding was one of those games. So I'm excited that you're saying in a similar vein that it wasn't for you, but this one feels like it's connecting with you better. That makes me excited to try it.
For sure. I definitely highly recommend it. This is more so a traditional video game than Death Stranding 1 is. A part of that is a little disappointing because I like when Kojima is inventive and crazy, and it does feel like he realizes that a lot of people didn't buy into Death Stranding 1, so he's trying to kind of like rein the craziness back.
For sure.
Still a great game. Poking at the Jenga pieces again. I don't like shooting in the Kojima games.
Oh, that's a you thing.
I don't think it's...
Nah, that's just a you thing.
I do not like it. I think it is cumbersome to do in a lot of Kojima games.
Oh, you're saying the mechanic isn't good.
Right, the mechanic isn't good.
Oh, okay.
It's satisfying to do.
It's never good enough.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It is never good. It should be. But it should be. In 2025, you're right. It
is still...
Actually, no. I don't think so, actually.
Why do you say that?
Oh, you're saying that's like one of those identity staples that Brian was talking about. Okay.
I
see that too.
It's a Kojima game. There's guns in it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be bothersome to use them.
It is so... to pull out...
Like, I think that's a Kojima staple.
I can see that, yeah.
I get it. I get that's his calling card. But, like, it's so... Pulling out any item is just such a cumbersome process. Like, you got to, like, hold down a button to pull out a specific menu. Then you got... Which, it pauses the game, so fine. Then you're like, everything is like in a radio wheel. So you go into the radio wheel to get to a sub menu. Then you got to navigate that sub menu. This is just to pull out a gun. So, and it's just, then you pull out the gun. Then you got to hold L2 to aim the gun and pull the trigger to fire, which, like most shooters, that's what it is. If you hold L2 and R2 at the same time, he puts away the gun and like does something else. That is a very common thing to happen.
Oh, never mind. No, that's different.
It is.
What you were saying.
The controls are very cumbersome. It's just unnecessarily so. But with that being said, it is still a very fun game. The story is very engaging, even though weird. The world is cool. I do think we would be remiss if we don't put this thing on the list.
All right. I mean, you are so representative, so where's it going?
I would not put this based on, man, it's woof. This is getting tough.
Mm-hmm.
This is getting tough.
All right, because are you really putting it over Mario Kart?
Jesus Christ. I really love Mario Kart, man.
I know.
Honestly, I'm telling you, you're not going to be thinking about with September rolling.
Man, people are gonna. I might get. The pitchforks are gonna come out, man. I don't know if I want to put it over South of Midnight.
Oh,
I really.
for real?
I think I like South of Midnight more than Death Stranding 2. I think I do.
Did I tell you I finally finished it? Because you told me about not liking the ending
being weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
trash.
It's so bad. It is
Trash.
so.
But rest of the
bad.
game, beautiful.
Yes.
Loved it. The rest of it, oh my God.
That
like so
ending.
black, loved it.
Yes.
The ending, trash.
That ending
Rest, loved it.
Ass.
For sure.
That ending was ass. Reese, I actually think you should play that game too, South of Midnight.
You should.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Absolutely.
That's definitely all about Magic. Like it.
Yes.
What is it?
It's so good.
Yeah, that's.
You cannot beat you. You can skip the ending. I mean, get the ending for closure. Get the ending for closure.
Oh, yeah.
Like it.
Absolutely.
No, I won't. No, I don't know. I'm story oriented, You guys know I love a good story.
Yeah, man. It
has a bad ending.
I personally do not want to see South of Midnight slowly pushed off this list. I really do like the game. That is, I've already made the decision.
Respect it.
It's in a crazy spot.
It is. It's hitting there. It is hitting there.
We still haven't had Wishbrook.
That look, you playing? I might be That might be the first
joking.
cozy game to ever make my list ever in anything ever. If it hits.
It's 2025 comes out this winter.
I wouldn't put it above Mario Kart World for sure.
Okay.
I'm just debating on whether I want to put it over South of Midnight or not.
But it sounds like you're trying to have pity for South of Midnight.
And that's what I don't want to do.
That you want to.
I don't want to do
so
that.
You need to go ahead and put it over it.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
The Blackest Video Game Podcast.
Damn
Look at
it. So that means Doom. What are we doing?
Doom's out there.
All right, Doom. We tried. It's hard. It's hard at the top. It's hard at the top.
It's a crazy year. This might have needed to be like a list of like 15.
That's something I'm willing to discuss, but like, it's gonna suck when we get to a year where like it's nothing there.
Well, like I said, it'll just be easier once we have our own point system anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll have a more definitive way of voting on it.
Can we talk rematch?
Has anybody else played it? Oh,
I
I'm about to get y'all right.
Yeah, I haven't played.
Oh, we about to make a rematch team.
It's not my thing, man.
I look, I'm telling you, I do not care about soccer. I've never wanted to play it. I never wanted to watch it. I don't care about sports video games usually. This game rematch is one of them ones. Slow Cap as a studio coming off of Sifu, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when they first showed this trailer and their logo came up, and I was like, is this a Sifu developer? And I saw a soccer game, I was like, why would we do this? What was the point of ever in life going from Sifu, probably one of the best martial arts games ever created, and going to a multiplayer soccer game? What are we doing? I think this is a game that once again has glaring issues. Some of the server issues, some of the lack of different rank modes that on release. The lack of, once again, crossplay is abysmal, considering crossplay was something that they were saying was going to be in the game and is still coming to the game now. But I think overall this game, my entire friend group, I think across the board, has been looking for a game to hit that we are all playing since, I would say, original Valorant, when it came out like during the pandemic, right? The game has not hit for everybody on all fronts since then. Like I said, a whole group of guys that do not care about soccer in any capacity, and we cannot stay off of this game. We are yelling. We are like coming up with strategies. I'm already plat in this game. This game is one of them ones. I really think that if they up the content for this and really support the servers, this could be really special. Highly encourage anybody to play it. Once again, this one is also on Game Pass. It's so good that I have it on Game Pass and also bought it on Steam just so I can play it on my Steam Deck on the go. Please, please, please play this game. I do not want this game to get shut down. If it does, I might start a riot and really act up. This game is too good to die. Everybody needs to play rematch.
I played.
Jesus, it feels like what you call I'm looking at the trailer for it.
It has that Sifu identity still. It still has it.
One of the crazy things that I noticed immediately was like on Steam when you see a game, similar games, and there's a game that I was OG, played it from alpha all the way up until they made it extremely pay to win, which is 3-on-3 freestyle, which I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, but I felt the same way about that game they felt about rematch, and I'm just like, I'm praying for you.
Nah, man, I think and let me fix it, right? Because I don't think this game is at risk of dying. I don't want people to think that this game is having millions of players logging onto it, right? But I think
dying. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it getting good to the point where they're just like, hey, we could really be predatory about making money off of this game and screwing the game up because of that.
I don't think I don't see them doing that.
SoCap doesn't strike me as that, and this also kind of like how me and Brian were talking earlier about some of these other studios making these smaller projects to get to the next thing. I fully expect Remaster to be the thing that carries them into Seafood 2 or whatever, you know, other IP they want to develop in the meantime. I think this game is also unique in that you know, you're playing as just your soccer player. Like, you are yourself. It is a third person perspective. And it's clunky. Like, your passes aren't always going to be perfect to your teammate. And every shot that you shoot, like, wherever you shoot is where your camera's facing. So if you get a pass and your camera's looking this way, you try to shoot the ball, it's not going to go perfectly like it does in FIFA. You have to actually aim it. So it's super clunky. It leads to these incredible, funny, random moments with your friends. It's just an incredible game. I really, really do think everybody should at least try it for sure. Even if you know like sports.
I'm like, I want to play goalie.
Oh, what? Oh my goodness! Talk about a fun role, fun but comedic. Like, the amount of funny fails you see people have on goalie is hilarious. Always makes for a good time.
I like arcade sports games, and that's
bring them back.
Yeah,
we need it.
back.
I'm saying it's a rematch.
Yeah,
We need some NBA streets. We need some blitzes.
I'll make you guys
What?
like I'll see about grabbing this game like in the near future.
Okay.
And playing this game with, if I really enjoy it, which I mean, dope. And like you hit the nail on the head when you're not really a soccer fan or sports game fan in general. Neither am I, but like it looks like something I want to play.
It has a sauce. It really does have a sauce to it. And when you see people play it, you're like, oh man, they look kind of. I want to. What are they doing? It look too good for me not to get in there on what they're doing. You know, so like, yeah, and like I said, it's not just me. Like, my entire friend group, none of us care about soccer or sports games like that. But SoCap really has something here. So yeah, I highly suggest people play it. This is one that I need y'all to play so that when we get to the end of the year and these points come out, I need y'all voting on these points so we can make the list.
But
okay, bet.
And I'm making deals already.
Oh, jeez.
I'll play rematch.
I need
if we get that starting value.
Let you.
I need y'all to play. I need y'all to play Make or Break.
I will. I promise you I'm playing Make or Break.
Okay.
All right.
It's. I'm gonna just touch on it really fast. It's free to play.
I'm gonna start betting points. What?
3v3, 6v6s, and then like it has like a battle royale mode, which is like extremely fun, especially like when you're playing with a group of people, because like you have like a group, 10 other groups of 3. It's really fun. The developers did a really good job of like giving you like that hyper active Armored Core feel to it. Because it feels like Armored Core, but it's like way faster, extremely faster. And then like you have a bunch of different mechs that you can pick from as well. That gives you a bunch of different play styles. Like the microtransactions are like a little wild, but like not necessary. And you get a lot of currency, just extremely generous with what you get for playing the game, to the point where I'm scared for the game. Because that's also something that, you know, happened to Tribe 9 too. Like they were a little bit too generous, and like, yeah, shutting this. So I will play rematch. I just need y'all to play Make or Break.
I told you I'm gonna try it. Would you put Make or Break anywhere on the list? Are you putting it over any of these games?
No.
Do you think it could get there in the future?
I think it could get there in the future.
Okay. That's good to know.
It needs PvE stuff. And like the closest thing we got is the extraction mode, because it's PvEVP.
Gotcha.
But like if they started doing like story stuff, which is actually coming. Like they released a roadmap and they said like, yeah, some story stuff. We're going to do some co-op PvP stuff as well. Like the game could be really, it hits you with a demo like right at the beginning. That's just like you and what it could be if it's going up against like, and like I guarantee you like it'll at least sell you to say, all right, well let me just from playing like the little demos. I will jump on the rematch because I just need to try to see because I think I just don't think it with the stuff that's coming out
For sure.
I just don't think it would make the list. I think like no matter what, it probably honorable mention. You should play this year, but also play these first. So
yeah. I would be willing to put rematch over Assassin's Creed. I don't want to do that yet though because I want you all to play it first. I genuinely think that if you all play this game by the end of the year, this game will at least be in our top 5. Absolutely, I think it will. As a collective, I think it will. But I understand right now having it low because none of us have played it, and I'm the only one that's played it. So I will concede it for now.
I don't want to like forget it, so I'm going to create an 11.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it there just so we don't forget. And I'm gonna make an effort to play rematch maybe this week.
You let me know. I want you to get stuck like Night Rain and give up.
A couple games that I still left on the list. I don't think they're gonna make it based on how the list looks now, but I do want to talk about them a little bit. Reese, can you tell us about Jump the Track? Because I am legit probably the biggest Peggle guy I know. And this game is very Peggle.
Yes, fans of Peggle will enjoy this game. This game is a pachinko game. It is puzzly, but it has an amazing story that goes along with it and a great soundtrack as well. So basically you're playing as this slacker named Sam, and it's like hijinks ensue. Like you work at the laundromat. Next thing you know, you're like, how do we get here? So it's a whole story. It's from the developer Seed by Seed, friends of the show. Seed by Seed. It's such a good game. Again, it's up there where I normally have something playing like audiobook or something when I play games, but this I just had my earphones in. It's on Steam. I got it on Steam. I have thoroughly enjoyed this game. The storytelling is amazing. The character development, the characters are. The art style is. I think again, it might not make the list, but definitely you definitely did. Yes, honorable mention for sure. I feel like anybody should play this game.
I definitely want to.
That's what I was going to ask you about the Alterage, Brian, because the Alterage is downloaded on my Game Pass for PC. I do want to play. I will 100% get to it because too many people have been saying great things about it for me not to at least try it. So. Do you think this is one that will make the list, or is this another honorable mention too?
It really, if it came out any other year, or if it even came out earlier in the year, it's so good. Mm-hmm. It is so good. But the thing with the power rankings and the way that I envision the power rankings is I want the power rankings to be like a legit time capsule. We go back and we look at these past lists and we're like, yeah, that was 2025.
For sure.
I don't think. We're at the point in the year, and we're at the point with this list that like you gotta be like damn near goated.
A beggar.
You got to be up there.
You gotta be a beggar.
Like
sure.
Damn, like freaking Death Stranding is 8. This is crazy.
8, right. Yeah.
This list is getting nuts. And I just don't think as good as the Alters is, as good as the story is and the gameplay, and it's such an original idea. Mm-hmm. And I want to applaud it for that. So for people who don't know, who haven't heard me talk about the Alters before, you play as a low-ranking guy on a space expedition with a group of people. They crash land on a planet. Everybody dies with him. He's trying to get off the planet. The only way he can get help to do it is if he continually clones himself to rebuild the crew. So the way this cloning machine works is he looks at a timeline of his life and he picks significant events and changes the decision he made at those events. and that creates a person whose life was altered because of the name of the game based on that different change. So one early on in the game is he witnessed his father beating his mom, and his timeline, he chose not to jump in and just watch it happen. He chose to create a clone who actually stepped in and stopped his father. And that created like this real, like, it affects the personality of the clone that you created. Mm-hmm. So now you got to live with these people. It's basically a community management game within it where.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Like Mickey 17. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. But
Somebody
like,
else
that's
said
what
that.
it puts me in the mind. That's what puts me in the mind of.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's the first thing I thought, like when I saw the trailer.
Like Butterfly Effect meets Mickey 17. Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, somebody else, I was explaining this, and they said the same exact thing. I've never seen Mickey 17, but you're not crazy for thinking that.
It's good. You should check it out. It's a good movie.
Okay.
It is really good. It's on. I think it's. What is it on? Is it on Max?
Yeah, I think it's on Max. I still need to watch it too.
I went to see it in the theater.
So yeah, you wind up creating this community of like, you can get up to like 10 to 12 different people in this spaceship with all different personalities, and you gotta like manage everybody's hunger, you gotta manage everybody's happiness, and that controls, how much they're contributing to the task and the mission. And it's really good. The writing's good. A lot of
like a sci-fi code game. It sounds like it's up my alley.
I'm definitely gonna try it.
Yeah, it's worth.
Like I said, it is now loaded and ready to go. I just gotta load it up.
It's on Game Pass for sure. And for it to be such a small team, like graphically, it's a really good looking game.
Yeah, every clip I've seen, I'm like, whoa. Yes. And that's what I was gonna ask you too. Is like, this feels like 11-bit previously makers of things like Moonlighter, right? Frostpunk, Indica last year, like pretty renowned games, right? But I feel like this seems like a step up fidelity wise, and just like, I don't want to say quality because their games have been quality, right? But you know what I mean, like visual quality and fidelity and things like that. So I hope we see more of that from them. This feels like a step up. So I hope Xbox sees that this may not be like, like you said, the biggest hit of the year, but for the people that are playing it, it's hitting. And I hope, Microsoft is looking at that, and that this company, uses this as a launching point for something bigger, I hope.
For sure. I definitely agree. Indica looked pretty good graphically too, but this one is definitely, it looks good. I've not, I think, played a game with this type of story before. So it's interesting to see where they go with their storytelling. It's always, they're the masters of depressing you.
Yes,
the altars does not stray far away from that. Yeah, highly recommend it. I don't think it's beating anything else on this list.
Okay. Yeah. I will still play it, absolutely.
Yeah. Lastly, I want to talk about 2-A-T. Played a lot of that from the original maker of Katamari Damacy. He invented Katamari Damacy, I think went on to make I Love Katamari. I think that was the sequel. And then left Bandai Namco to start making his own games. Let me explain 2-A-T first. 2-A-T unapologetically is an allegory for kids with what are we saying now? Like kids with learning.
I thought it was about like growing up and not.
Yeah.
Oh, learning disabilities?
Yeah, kids not being. Not the average kid. I don't know what the PC way to phrase that, but
for sure.
But you play as a kid who is stuck in a T pose, and you are basically doing mundane tasks as this kid, stuck in a T pose. So you have to like help him feed himself cereal. You have to help him get dressed for school, get to school. But as you continue to do the mundane things, the story kind of gets a little crazier. Very good experiment. I think it's telling a very good story and covering some topics that for sure games don't cover. But this game is boring. It's very much, I think the key thing that a game needs to be is fun. And this game is very mundane. Even by design, it's still like, it's so boring. It's only a 6-hour game and it's felt like 20.
And so the writing isn't even redeemable for it. Like,
no, it's very much written like a children's show. which is fine. I think that's the target audience for it. But kids deserve good things. Like, I don't think it.
That is crazy.
I don't like the argument that you put on a show for kids and it's like not entertaining and it's like, it's just a kid thing. They'll watch anything. Kids deserve good things. Like, Pixar makes good movies for kids. Like, DreamWorks makes good movies for kids. Like, kids have the right to enjoy the things they partake in. And Tuati's written like your average kid show that wasn't good enough to be on Nick Jr., so it's probably like on like PBS TV or something like that.
Shit though, man.
It's
Arthur was goated, and that was on PBS. Don't do that.
Let me tell you, PBS is not on the same.
Don't disrespect my man Arthur.
But
that's true. I don't know what they got on there now.
They're not hitting the same. They lost Sesame Street, and now they're fighting for their life. But I will say the music is really good. Rebecca Sugar, the creator of Steven Universe, she sings a song for Tuati, and it's really good. So the levels are formatted like episodes of a show. So
you're saying kids deserve good things. I literally thought of Steven Universe.
Yes. The music is really good. Rebecca Sugar does a really good job singing the closing credit song for each level. But outside of that, I don't even think it's worth, unless you really are curious with the creator of Katamari Damacy and his stuff, which I really think we give him too much credit for Katamari Damacy. He has not hit it out the park. Sunset Game, Nobu Nobu Boy sucked. Freaking everything else he's made did not, it's. I think we need to let it go. Let him continue to have fun, but let's stop expecting Katamari Damacy.
For sure.
But yeah, that being said, Tuati's not making this list. No chance in hell. Get it
understood.
So where's the list at now?
We got a rough rest of the year to go.
Jesus Christ, is going to be rough.
This list may look completely different by the end of the year.
We might have to make our own list.
I'm not opposed.
Like, this is the group consensus.
The points are for.
This is my choice.
I'm not opposed to everybody making their own top 10 list, because later on this year we got Wu Chang, which is supposed to be really good.
I think all my games are hitting in.
You said this year. That comes
Thursday, out this week.
Yeah, I got this.
Wu Chang, freaking Lost Soul Aside, Hell Is Us, Borderlands 4, Ghosty Yote.
Come on, Borderlands 4 is not making this.
I'm just saying them out there.
I will fight each and every one of you.
Pokemon Z to A. Come on, Little Nightmares 3. This year is gonna be nuts. Jesus Christ, what are we doing?
There's things that we don't even know about that might be still coming.
Oh my God, Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Let's
come out this year.
Oh my gosh, we got a tough way to go. But
I know. Well, I'll talk about it later.
The list where it is out now, right outside looking in, we got Rematch. Number 10, Assassin's Creed Shadows. 9, South of Midnight. 8, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. 7, Mario Kart World. 6, Elden Ring Night Rain. 5, Monster Hunter Wilds. 4, Split Fiction. 3, Blueprints. 2, Donkey Kong Bananza. And 1, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
That's the GOAT. That's my GOAT.
Banging the gavel.
Session adjourned.
All right. I think we did a good job. Thank y'all for listening or watching this episode of Game Clique. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. We're at Real Game Clique on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Skies, Threads, TikTok, Facebook. I guess if you're like 50 and over, you can find us there too. Find us on YouTube at Real Game Clique. Find us on your favorite podcast platform. Look for Game Clique with the ones with the blue icon. Hinokaga. Where can we find you?
Same place as always. YouTube.com/Hinokaga. bunch of content there that you can check out. And twitch.tv/. Starting to get back to streaming regularly. So like expect at least one stream a week. So in fact, I think by the time of this episode, like we would have had a stream this.
Yeah. Oh.
So and you can find the VOD Prop YouTube channel. So
Sergio, where can I find you?
These days you can probably find me best on I would say Blue Sky, honestly. I'm physics.games. I would say I also am going to start preaching the gospel of Rematch more on Twitch. Rematch surely may be the game to bring me back to Twitch, so definitely be on the lookout for a stream there at I'm Physics on Twitch as well.
Reese.
And you can find me at Reese Plays Games X and on the sister podcast, Lip Gloss and the letter N Ladders.
Hell yeah. And you can find us all on twitch.tv/RealGameClique. We're going to be back Saturday at 8 p.m. our Mario Party. We're going to be playing Mario Party Jamboree, Bowser, what is it? Whatever the new expansion is. I don't know what it's called. Jamboree TV.
Lord have mercy.
It's getting a new expansion that's going to up the graphics and stuff for Switch 2. It's going to add a bunch of new features. I'm going to grab the camera. This is going to be dumb. Tune in Saturday at 8 p.m. It's going to be crazy. As always, get good, be good, stay good. Ooh, banana.
I love it.